Hello, this is the Lois Wright Show once again, and due to the more publicity lately about Grey Gardens just seems to keep going on, and I'm so pleased and glad. That's why I'm explaining why this sign is there, the Grey Gardens sign, because we are going to devote attention to that, and then, of course, attention to my guest, Richard Novak. And then, of course, Joyce Whitby is here, and Andrew Wargo. So we're going to start, I guess, with a little chat about the Beals, the late Beals. I'm delighted and pleased because Drew Barrymore, just the other night, won an award at the Golden Globes, and she certainly was delighted. So we're going to discuss this and that. So that's predominantly. Now, what do you have over there, Richard?
You want to show a picture of Drew?
Well, I will
okay.
Later.
Right. These are some pictures of the houses. Can you tell what they are?
And I like that music.
Right.
We're supposed to be in the 20th Century Limited crack train that goes from Hollywood to Grand Central Station. And I have it out there on the credits that we're in between the Old West 1870s and the crack, and we're in the crack, this fast, marvelous, with aluminum and everything train. But I think that I'm going to have to, that we can't, the whirlwind, it can't get us back to the old 1870s in the saloon.
That's for sure.
So we are going to have to forego, I think, that adventure completely. And I'm going to just try and be on this 20th Century Limited train with the ghosts on it that ran during the 1940s, 50s. And we'll have some pictures of those ghosts on the next show. Now we're now back talking about Richard Novak, who's right here. He's not a ghost. And what house is this?
That's a house I built in Quogue for a doctor, and he used to live in East Hampton, and he moved out to Quogue so he can get to New York quicker.
Quogue. All right. Well, you built this house.
Right. So yeah, it came out very nice.
What era was that?
That was in 1989, 88.
1989.
88.
Very pretty.
Well, it's nice, very, very sedate house.
20 years old.
Very sedate.
It looks new. The houses look new. Believe me.
No.
That's the back of it.
Well, now the back of it's not sedate. I always find something about the back or the side of your houses that appeal to me.
Right.
More than the front usually. Don't know why that is. Yeah, funny. I like this more than the front.
That's the front. That's
I'm
the
going to
back.
show both. Now, this is the front of the house.
And that's the back, right? Yeah. There's a big, nice swimming pool.
This is the front.
Right. Right.
Anyway, it's hard to get it right.
You can put a sign that says, "Enter by way of the rear door, please."
This is side of the house. You see the side of the house?
Pretty.
Look at the side of the house. The side of the house is more graceful.
Right.
You notice that?
Yeah, very pretty.
Right.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness, look at this house. This looks like Forest Hills Gardens.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Doesn't it? Yeah,
Garden City,
Forest
right?
Hills
That
Gardens.
was Nassau County on
Garden
Nassau
City.
Boulevard in Garden City.
Oh yes.
That was a little Cape Cod, and we extended, and took it all apart to the foundation, added
Really?
foundations, and we built it.
That's brick and a slate roof, isn't it?
Cape Cod is out of
Slate
style
roof,
there
gorgeous.
It's a brick house.
Garden City and Forest Hills Gardens.
Yeah, pretty.
That's typical.
When was that? What year?
Typical.
That's built in 1997.
All right, beautiful. Gorgeous.
They're doing this too much, I think. Putting this up here too much. I
Right.
get tired of seeing
That's
it.
Paul Monte's house from
Who owns
he owns
I've never been to Paul Monty's house.
right. That's a nice
Granny,
house.
who
and
owns
something.
Granny, right?
What's he got? What's this in the front of it?
That's an old garage that he left on the property.
He
So
could have
it's-
moved that to the
We
back.
tell. That is the back.
That is the back.
Oh, the back. You're showing the back of the house?
Yeah, we couldn't show the front because it was too close to the road. It was that was an old house that was on there. We also tore that all apart and redone that.
My goodness.
Kept the foundation. We added to that and made the house.
So this is the back of the house.
Right. That was built.
They're overdoing this
Right.
window above the door. I think
Right.
they're overdoing that a bit.
Yeah, well, that's the architect.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted
This
it.
is nice. What
We
is this
follow
house?
the architect. We
It's a
have no
very unusual
problems.
entrance.
This looks like
Yeah.
a church somewhere.
Right.
One of those churches that, you know, are
Right.
out of the order, not
Right.
Episcopalian,
Right.
not
Universal.
Catholic.
Universal.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Who is it? Whose house?
That's all done in stucco, real good stucco, not the drive it. It's the real Mohawk stucco.
Well, gee, people, if they, you know, would run in there to pray. If they knock on the door.
Yeah, it took a long time
I'm
to
ready
build
to
that house.
pray.
I was praying when I got out of there too.
Yeah, imagine that making it look like a universal
When he got
church.
Rich's bill, he went inside and prayed.
That's funny.
Why did it take long to build it?
What's that?
Why did
Oh,
it
it's because they
take...
kept him changing it. Never made up
Oh.
his mind. You know. He was never made up his mind. The architect came and changing the walls, changing everything.
An antique fireplace, were you telling me? What is it?
Yeah.
This is a nice fireplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that mantle in patchwork in the antique store. It was falling apart, and I liked it when I was in the antique store, and I brought it over to somebody in East Hampton,
Right.
and I created a nice mantle for it around the fireplace.
Yeah, that was great.
And we restored it on the job, and it came out beautiful. She was very happy. It looks beautiful in the house.
That's wonderful. All right.
Great.
We try to satisfy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you certainly do.
Well, I'm friends I built that house also 20 years ago for these people, and they had some problems with the caretaker went away in the wintertime, and the house froze up.
Oh.
So she called me back after 20 years and wouldn't let anybody touch the house, and I restored the house for her. She was very happy.
20 years later.
20 years later, yeah.
They don't forget you. They love
Yeah.
you. You become part of the family, I found. I
Yeah.
noticed.
Yeah.
Nice. They invite you to Thanksgiving dinner and for Christmas dinner and all that kind of
The
stuff.
house looks brand new
Very nice.
still. It's on Montauk Avenue.
Oh, that's the one you
Yeah.
were telling me about.
Right.
This is,
Yeah, this is important.
and
To you.
this is a photograph since we've just been watching yesterday or the day before the Globe Awards,
Golden
where
Globe.
Golden Globe, where Drew Barrymore won. And I'm so pleased, and everybody's so pleased to have here. And this is a picture of Drew Barrymore when she came out to see Doris Francisco and I. And this is at Doris Francisco's house in Montauk. And I don't know.
With you,
I'm in it, yes. And this is
Drew.
this is the woman that takes care of Doris, was taking care of her. You know, sort of, she made sandwiches for us and everything. Cheese and all.
And when Drew came to your house, which shows how nice she is, she brought you a big bouquet of flowers and then had to go down under your sink to get a vase
Oh,
herself.
yes.
She was very sweet, very nice lady.
I was talking to Michael Succi, who's the writer at my house, talking to Michael Succi, who's the writer and producer of Grey Gardens.
Right, brilliant.
So while I was doing that, Drew went into the kitchen and looked around, found a vase on the floor under a chair, and she did all that, put water in it, put the flowers in it, and then after that, this was in East Hampton, we drove to Montauk, and she kept asking me questions about how Edie's diction, how she would say this and how she would say that. how
Right.
she'd say mayonnaise, because little Edie had a special way of saying mayonnaise, mayonnaise. So she was very intent on this, and then she talked to Doris, who knew I introduced Doris to the Beals in the 1970s, so Doris told her this and that little episodes too.
Great.
And then we all left and drove back to East Hampton.
Right, and one other nice thing you mentioned, which shows how nice she was, you had to send some things to Virginia for Christmas, package small. And you said, can we stop at the post office? And they did. And not only did you get out with the little package, but she got out and carried it in for you and stood on line with you, which I thought was very nice of her.
Yes, I leaped out of the car right
Very
away, and I expected just to run it.
Yes.
But as fast as I leaped out of the car, Drew did too.
Very sweet.
And carried it in. We
real
stood in
person.
line there. It was busy. It was the 22nd of December. So Drew Barrymore couldn't be nicer.
There's a picture over there, tell him.
Where?
You want to show this
The one-
dress?
Oh,
The
yeah.
dress. What's that?
Yeah.
This is from the Golden Globe Awards
Right.
just a couple of days
Sunday
ago.
night. Yeah.
Sunday night, Best Actress. Oh, she was so pleased.
Right.
And it's amusing. See, it's a very plain dress except for this little gray, what would you call that? Since you're in the fashion industry, or was, what would you call this on her shoulder?
Like a corsage almost.
Well, it's not,
made out of
no,
cloth.
you can't
Or a
call
gray
it a corsage.
squirrel.
Oh, great squirrel.
That's what it looks like. You know, if you're a little
That was a
nearsighted.
raccoon.
A raccoon.
Yeah, that's right. So Edie
raccoon wearing
Edie
gray
has
mink.
a corsage. Edie has it looks like fur, and it looks like a raccoon or a cat. See, it
Right.
looks like fur.
But it was
Yeah,
fabric.
let's-
I think it was fabric.
May I see it?
Well, it wasn't
I think it was
fur.
fabric. Fabric kind of like, made
Well,
into...
there's more of it over on the side, too.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was like a fabric that was folded,
Yeah.
fold.
You know, there is more of it on the side.
Ruching.
No, okay.
You can take that off on the side.
Oh,
See
yeah.
that? You don't need that on the side.
No.
You have to be quite slim.
They had that when
Well,
you sit
It was
down.
very pretty.
The-
But it also won Golden Globe Award for the
Look
best
great.
movie made for television. So Grey Gardens won 2 awards. Best actress and best movie made for television.
Well, she got
that's-
Best Supporting Actress.
Who did?
Drew Barrymore.
This one?
Yeah, it was Best Supporting
Oh, okay.
Actress.
Well, we won't, all right.
Well, she won it.
Yeah.
And as she said, you know, she's been in that room since she was 7 years old,
What room?
where they give the awards.
Are you? Excuse me. I have a printout that says Best Actress. Are you sure it says Supporting Actress? I don't
That's
think so.
where what I read.
Okay. Well, she won though.
Because
Well, if you want
the
to
other
know the
ones.
facts and all truth and all
Oh, yeah.
about what happened at Grey Gardens, do read my book, My Life at Grey Gardens. It's at Book Hampton, and of course, Amazon all the time.
Right.
Yes, so that's all factual and written.
All true.
That was written in the 1970s. So I really knew them, and all my paintings are from the paintings I painted in Grey Gardens or from memory. I'm not copying. Copy. I've all my life detested copycats. Anyway. It's not something I copied from a photograph, from the television, from the movie, from this and from that. But and people will get so they won't know the difference. They won't know whether a person painted that right from the person, or whether they, as usual, they'll presume it was from a photograph. So anyway. Now, what do you have to say, Joyce?
I'm going to drink to Grey Gardens.
Oh,
Yes,
that's a good
yes.
idea.
Isn't that good? There we go.
Grey
Hallelujah
Gardens.
to
All the happy animals.
Too far to reach. Oh, you got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good, thanks.
You want to sip?
I got it.
That's cute.
Also, should we show this?
Show this, yeah.
You want to show this for a second? The
What?
Grey
Oh,
Gardens.
that's a day glow painting.
Yeah, well, it's acrylic. This is a part of the collection. Richard LaRavia did it, but Richard Novak met them in 1978 and drove them home and didn't realize who they were at the time. And this house, he said, "Oh my God, I better get out of here before I get jail." They wanted to invite him in. He said, "No, thank you, but nice to meet you." So that's
Yeah,
what
that was nice. The
But
driver
he's
from the old
collecting
East
Grey Gardens,
Hampton
and he wants to see
Hotel.
some of your work. And by the way, your work is very important that you go on the gallery site called The Gallery, www. The Gallery, Sag Harbor, because some of your work is on there, and also you
Yeah,
have
but
beautiful prints
It doesn't
available.
do it justice.
But you have the prints too now.
Well, but
Yes, yes.
They should do,
I
they
have
can
the
buy
prints
prints of
at
your work
home.
and,
Yeah,
and
they're
your originals. Anyway, this is part of Richard LaRavia. You can see some of his work on his website. Okay, very
They
good.
glow.
Very good. Well, it's acrylic.
well, it's very cheerful. I
Well,
find.
don't know. It's where
Well, we
it
have
tires
different
me out.
tastes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Did you ever paint with acrylic, or is it only oil?
I started always with oils, and
Good.
I did a lot of paintings with oils at Grey Gardens.
Oh, I know that, sure.
But then gradually I went on to acrylics, but you don't have to have acrylics look like day glow, though. I mean, they can be subdued as any watercolor or oil. Don't have to be like that.
You know, I happened to bump into Frances Haywood over in Riverhead. She's working on a book with Don Duga about animals, and and then she sends her regards. But the other thing is, she's no longer, you know, there 15 years at Grey Gardens, which is wonderful. But I spoke to Ann Derby. We were reminiscing how that wonderful afternoon that we had with Frances Haywood organizing. 80-year-old
that
Ann
lunch.
Derby, the aunt.
Yeah,
coming all the way up.
she called. She's the one that
it's
called
wonderful.
from Alabama
Yeah.
to let us know about
About a year
the
ago.
Golden Globe.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
2 days ago,
Thank
I
you.
think it was.
Sure.
Yeah, she was. She's wonderful. That's the southern part.
Oh, yeah,
Southern
the Beale
family.
part of it.
The
Right.
Beals. The Beals are the Southerners.
There should be a book to come out about that part of the family. That's the next thing.
Yes,
Would be the Beals
they're
part.
more interesting to me than the Bouviers.
But you always
The
said that
Beals.
was the real royalty, the aristocracy part of the family, right?
Oh
Beals.
yes, the Beals. Yeah, that's right.
Old Southern quality.
That's right. That's right.
You said Frances is not at the house anymore?
No, it was up, and I guess maybe now there's a man and his wife and children living there.
Oh,
But she had it for 15 years, and you know, maybe she just, you know, she has things that, and you know, she has a house in the Bahamas, and she has an apartment in New York, an apartment in Palm Beach. So maybe just maybe that's enough. You know.
Anybody that was able to get into Grey Gardens while Frances Haywood
Yeah,
was
really.
there, I mean, with these charities and all, the Historical Society.
Yes.
That's all down the drain now, I think.
Well, maybe, we'll
with
see.
these other, they're not
check
since
with-
Frances Haywood left. Frances Haywood was so nice
Oh,
about
She cer-
showing Grey Gardens.
she was.
And she organized a beautiful for Ann Derby to come and see the place and have dinner. And she came a day early by plane from Palm Beach, and then got a car and called a caterer. She took us around the gardens and upstairs, and you know, Ann would never. I mean, Ann Derby.
When we
very
arri-
lucky, you
when
know,
we
sweetheart.
when
That
we
was a lovely
arrived
day.
there, Frances Haywood came out on the porch, and Ann Derby just ran right up and gave her a big hug on the porch, Southern style.
Oh, yeah.
And Frances looked so pleased.
But she had a big heart to do that because she wasn't going to come up for another day.
Well,
she said,
that's why she got
when
a
is she
big
going
hug.
back? Oh, I have to come up. She has to see the Grey Gardens, Andrew. I said, I'll get a plane and I'll come in and I'll get a car and I'll call a caterer. I mean, she has to see it once in her life. But you know, some people would have said,
well,
no, I
but,
can't do it, and just go around and see the garden and don't burn the house down.
Ann Derby and little Edie both have they're both the same. Ann Derby and little Edie's grandmother were sisters.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, so they were cousins.
Yes, oh
Yeah.
yes. So,
Just another
beautiful.
photo
Yeah.
there.
did you have any more? What are you working on now?
Oh, we're over in Remsenburg,
Remsenburg.
right?
They have I'm not, that's supposed to be, that's
Nice.
it's big estates there, or
Yeah, yeah.
Remsenburg. I've heard about Remsenburg.
Yeah, it's a
but-
very nice little town. Taxes are really cheap too there, because there's no school.
They have a beautiful little post office. It looks like a
no
cottage.
school there. Gee, I would have liked living there when I was little.
Yeah.
Wow.
Taxes are
I wouldn't have to go to. I wouldn't have to go to school.
Right. Yeah, right.
And these two men are fixing
What's
it up.
that?
These two men
Right.
who are
Yeah,
charming.
two men, yeah.
And very into quality, and they're fixing up the
Right.
little house they built. And he's going to make magic out of it,
Right.
right?
So, Joyce, I hear you we're
He's working-
talking to Richard Novak about your deck there by the swimming pool.
Yes, indeed.
And these work.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a very good quality. It's called mahogany, but it's all pre-sealed.
Now, you're not going to have a mahogany deck.
Well, it's pre-sealed, so it doesn't change colors, and it lasts a long time. It's factory sealed, very tight, you know, so it looks good, good
And
quality.
it fits together. It doesn't have nails.
Oh, nice.
We're not going to use nails. It's all
Very
clipped in, so you don't see. So it looks like a.
One piece.
Oh, it's
Finish.
made to look like mahogany. It can't be mahogany.
What's that?
It's made to look like mahogany.
No, it is mahogany.
And how can it be mahogany? Isn't that very expensive?
No, no.
I mean, if you have a mahogany dresser, you think that's
Oh
fine.
yeah. Well, if you know where to buy the right place, then you get it the right price. People pay a lot of money for things, but they don't really shop it, and you know.
Oh, and I just have to share this one thing. I went to a very nice party that Mrs. Goodall of the Riverhead Building
sure.
Supply does every year, twice a year, and all kinds of interesting people come. And it's such a big house that you have to come one day. It's just two baby grands playing. But as we arrived, Mr. Goodall, Bobby, was outside. You know, not always outside. He was, you know, saying hello to the guests, and I introduced him to Mr. Novak, and he goes, "Oh, Andrew, we know Richard Novak. I'm very, very honored to have him come to my house."
Yeah.
I felt like a glow. I said, "Oh my, how nice."
Well, yes,
To have the
Novak's
Goodall say,
reputation
yes,
is
his reputation preceded him.
marvelous, yes.
I was very proud of you. Yes,
Well,
it was
he's a
nice.
perfectionist
Yeah.
and
Well, you've
very
seen it.
conscientious
You said it's like a museum when you walk
and
into something.
creative.
Right?
So, and,
Oh, well, that house we saw.
Yeah, the one that
Yeah.
floors and all the little things he puts in. Meticulous. It's a pleasure. You know, to be a builder, you have to. When you're really great like you are, it's really a form of an artistry, of organization, of orchestration, right? That's the word?
Absolutely.
If people leave you alone when you're doing the job, it comes out beautiful. But as soon as they start in, they drive you crazy. The whole feeling of doing things get you up, you know. You lose it a lot of speed, you know. But most of the time, everybody have no problems getting things done because we get it done with the right people and the quality's there.
And you're doing something for Dan Ratina, and he said, "I know your work. I know it's going to be done right. Go ahead, right?"
Yeah, we got to do something for Dan now.
For his office building. There.
Yeah.
But it's nice when people say, "Richard, I know your work, and the price is right. Let's go." Right? It'll be
Yes.
done. I know you'll do it right.
well, it's Chipper Monty.
Nice to have
that
people
was
like
the
that.
house for Chipper Monty.
What's that?
Was that the house you built in Montauk? Was that for Chipper Monty or what Monty?
That was for Paul Monty.
Oh, Paul Monty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Paul Monty, he's very smart, so he picked the right builder.
Right.
Yeah, he's very
And you
smart.
built that during the winter. Tell them about that.
Oh, yeah.
No, 'cause it was like
Every day was
the
snow.
You had to shovel the way into the
Yeah,
house.
shovel in
It
the
was one of the
morning.
worst winters of
Wind
Long-
blowing.
and Montauk with all that wind.
Must
We
have
started in
wind, yeah.
November, and it started to snow in November before Thanksgiving.
But big
Remember
time.
that year?
Oh,
Big time.
yeah.
Yeah, and then it kept going and going, and we finished it. We worked all the winter with the wind blowing. We got at it. We got done with the job in March. 4 months. Big job too.
Big house.
Yeah, it came out good too. He's happy.
Oh,
well, that's
And he
good.
said he was a pleasure to work for because he would bring like donuts and coffee for the
Right, he
guys
was
every day.
feeding the people.
He
yeah.
was very sweet. It's nice to have
A
an owner
couple
like
of my
that.
men lived back
That's nice.
west, and he let them stay in the hotel for free. He's a
Oh.
great
Nice
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
You know? Oh yeah.
Well, I don't wear a watch or anything, but I think it's getting close to close down
You
time.
have about 3 minutes.
Well, how did you know
I
that?
looked at the numbers up there.
Gee, you're so smart. I can't figure that out ever.
Can
What's
you see
that?
the numbers?
I see 246. Yes.
Well, that's how much time you have left.
244.
Oh, it's getting
How
there.
much time?
242
Gee,
now.
that's smart to be able to do that.
So you have another photo there. See?
Well, tell us about that
I
one.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
The funeral.
I
Right.
just wanted to show this quickly. This is this is at the funeral of
Big
Big Edie Bouvier Beale in the late 1970s. That's
Jackie in the middle.
Jackie's in the middle. This is me here. And then this is Doris Francisco, and that's a cousin of Edie's behind the tree. Edie was standing there, but they right
Like over here?
right next to me.
I say.
But the camera person, it was the front page of the Daily News or Newsday, I forgot what. The camera person, of course, wanted to concentrate on Jackie
Jackie.
Onassis. So that so Edie was there, of course.
And this
She
was
didn't get
1979 or 78?
I think it was 78 or so. I
Okay.
don't
Late
know.
78.
79.
Yeah, so I never pay attention. Exact dates. It's
Nice
all
photograph.
in my log book, so I
Right,
don't
right, right,
have
right.
to.
Beautiful.
So I'll just show
Thank you for
that.
mentioning that. That's good. That's great. Very
And
special.
we all went to John Duck's in Southampton for a long luncheon.
Right.
Well, I want to thank everybody now for
Beautiful.
coming on.
Very
I want
good.
to thank guest Richard Novak. And I want to thank Joyce Whitby. You could have talked more.
I could have.
Next time.
Maybe.
Yeah. And Andrew Wargo. And I want to thank Lena. I'm going to get her last name absolutely on the last show because she directed this show and she has did something, found the music for it. I forgot
Nice.
to bring music. She found this good music that's being played in the club car
Very nice.
on this train. And I saw Paul there.
She's an assistant, Richard, I think. He's there too.
Richard.
The young man.
He's working with her. Good.
And I didn't see Mike there.
No.
Well, anyway, I want to thank everybody in LTV. And we have an odd show because we usually have one subject that doesn't relate in any way to another subject on the show. If I have time, I don't know that I have, I'm going to read this letter.
You're just about out of time.
I know, you can fade out while I'm reading this letter. Dear Lois, I just got this. I agree there are many copycats of Edie, and most of them are terrible. I think the worst culprit is Jeffrey Johnson, whom you saw in Black Tie International magazine. I saw videos of his performance on the internet, and it was so bad that it seemed disrespectful to Edie. Still, I'm glad that people continue to connect with the story of the Beales and that they love Grey Gardens enough to dress up like Edie. Oh, and all this interest in Grey Gardens can only be good for your book. Congratulations on the book. The book is selling very well.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that to raise my rent. Anyway,